Welcome to the training tape series for the 2016 Minnesota high school football season. My name is Jason Nickleby, Coordinator of Officials for the Minnesota State High School League. We will be breaking these tapes into smaller parts again this year. Hopefully this will allow you to utilize your time for other discussion areas such as mechanics, crew communication, and rule study. And hopefully you will also find that these opportunities will be meaningful and helpful as we begin the 2016 season. We can always learn by watching ourselves on video. I encourage you to seek these learning opportunities wherever you can. As always, these tapes are not meant to pick on any one official or team. These plays are meant to be a learning opportunity for our officials. Take ideas from these tapes that you find helpful for your game. Finally, thank you for being an official and the service that you provide to our member schools. These kids will remember their football experience for the rest of their life due in large part to the service that you provide. You have our utmost respect and support. Good luck and have some fun. And with that, let's get to the plays. We're going to talk about philosophy on this play. We have a punt that is going to be downed at the B41. And notice the back judge and referee and the whole crew for that matter are in excellent position to start. But notice where the back judge puts the ball down. It's right about the 40.5-yard line. And philosophically speaking, we just want to put the ball in a major yard line when we can. If it's downed inside the 5 or we have a change of possession inside the 5-yard line, then we'll put it down exactly where it's left. But if we have a change of possession or a punt, we'll want to just put it on a major yard line. That makes it easier on the chain crew, easier on the officials, and no one will really notice if it's off by a half yard or even more. On this play, we're going to have a long pass into the end zone, and I want you to take a look at the back judge's positioning. It's excellent. His timing is fantastic as well. Just really nice job of being in a great position to see the whole play. Takes his time, goes up with touchdown, real decisive. Excellent job. On this play, we're going to have a false start. Pretty routine play. What I want you to take note of is the referee's mechanics and announcements. So listen in here.
Dead ball. False start. He's on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Mics are becoming more commonplace at our stadiums around the state. This is an excellent example of how to use the mic. Cool, calm, collected, excellent mechanics. I think this is a really good example of a referee who's practiced his mechanics, his announcement mechanics, and he looks great doing it. We have an extra point on this play, and you'll notice it's in the first quarter, 1:41 to go on the clock. And if you notice by the end of the extra point, we have 1:40 showing on the clock. I'm just pointing this out so that we're aware of clock status and aware of what the clock is doing at all times, even on plays where we're fairly certain it's not going to run. Sometimes we just need to verify that the clock is in good shape. In the grand scheme, 1 second off at this point doesn't really affect the outcome of the game, but if we had this on a last second extra point or field goal or similar situation, that 1 or more seconds could be a big deal. On this pass play, we'll have a curl pattern. Notice the head linesman mechanics. Excellent job coming up the white, squaring off. Looks really sharp. Really turns out well. Great job. We have a punt play here. I want to talk about our initial positioning. Referees, let's be a little wider, maybe a smidge deeper as well. That'll give you a little better perspective of the whole play coming at you. Back judges, let's work a little deeper as well. I like our positioning on that side of the field, however. And then line judges, we don't need to throw our beanbag on that spot. We may even try getting deeper and let the play get out in front of you so you have a better perspective. That way you don't have to beanbag the spot, you can just turn and face players. This play is an outstanding example of communication between the coach and the short wing. Notice he's very cool, calm, collected, listens to the coach, hears his concern, and then moves on to officiating. Also, I want to point out the official on the screen is Mark Hagestad, a longtime official in Minnesota. He's helped out with these training tapes and putting them together in the past. He's moving on to Florida. We wish him well, and we want to thank him for his help over the years with these tapes. On this play, we're going to have a really tight catch at the sideline in the end zone. Notice it's at the end of the game, really big call, really tight, and our guys nail it. So proud of our officials from Minnesota and stepping up in the big situations, and this is definitely one of the bigger situations of the season. State championship on the line, and these guys don't waver at all. Good patience, good decisiveness, just an outstanding job of mechanics and judgment. Great work. Here's another example of a really big call at a big time. Listen in.
Gaylord. Krua, right side, he's got some room. Touchdown! Tie game!
Pretty exciting stuff. Nice job by the head linesman. Works deep, lets the play come to him, makes a solid call at the biggest time of the season. Great job. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening in. Have a great weekend.